So today I was in a counseling session. I go to therapy. I talk about that pretty openly in my other videos. And at the end, we had a little conversation where my counselor asked me this question. She said, "Caroline, are you a sprinter or are you a marathoner? A marathoner, a marathon runner?" I said, whatever the right way to say it is. Okay. Are you a sprinter or are you a marathon runner? And this is because I have a big habit. I'm really good at starting things. I'm so good at starting things. I'm like the queen of starting things. I have an idea and I start working on it, some kind of a project. I just work on it. I'm excited. I'm into it. I love it. And I get going. And then, you know, really soon after I'm in the process, really doing the thing, or maybe even before I even start it, I poop out on myself and I give up. Not intentionally. I usually talk my way out of thinking that or into thinking that oh, something's wrong. I need to change what I'm doing, or this isn't working, or this is not what I thought it was going to be. And then I throw it all away and I start all over. I switch gears and I go do something else. And then there I go again. I'm starting again. I'm into it and I'm excited about something else. And usually there's a little bit of a gap between the stages. But honestly, I'm a starter. I'm a sprinter. I keep sprinting and I never marathon it through. I never see it through the process. And this is why I have not been able to have a lot of the success that I should be having in my life is because I keep stopping before I ever really get going. So today I'm talking about consistency because that's what it's all about. And in talking about that, I am talking about my YouTube experience because that's, the thing right now in my life that is giving me the biggest challenge. I am going to admit I have had a hard time recently with that. And the last video I published, I was talking about how wonderful this experience was, how I was really getting a lot out of doing this, that it has given me so much like personal growth and that has made it worth it. And I didn't lie. I didn't mean to lie. I really believe that. But soon after I had success with one of my videos. I had a little bit of success, not a ton. I mean, it wasn't anything really impressive, especially in YouTube land. It was like a sneeze of success. But then the couple of videos I made after that were just like total bombs, nothing, zero. And it freaked me out. It panicked me. And I went into the shutdown mode like, this is wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. This is not where I want to be. This is not going to help me with my goals, or I'm doing it all wrong, or I don't have a right to be on YouTube. I mean, other people have so much more together. They know what they're doing. I'm just a big mess and I'm sharing my big mess. So, what do I have really to say to people? So, all of this negative thoughts started taking over my life, and I backed way off. I didn't even make a video for 2.5, 3 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. It just time goes too fast lately. The older I get, it just zooms by. So I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a little while. I just couldn't bring myself to make a video. So finally, one morning I got up and I was like, okay, I cannot put this off any longer. I know that this is what I need to do. I feel compelled to do this. I feel compelled to share my story. I feel compelled to share my journey of my mindset change, of my life change, of my transformation. I feel like I need to do this because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who are experiencing a lot of the same stuff, and that the more connected we are, the more that we can, participate in each other's, stuff and getting through that stuff, the better off we all are. And so I made a video. Well, I made that video and I tried to do it in my kitchen because I thought, well, everybody, I just maybe need a different place to do these videos. So I did it in my kitchen. Well, the stinking refrigerator was loud. So now I'm having to edit this and try to get the stupid audio right. It's taking me forever. And then when I fix the levels, it kind of erases a couple of my words. So now what I was trying to avoid was having choppy videos. Now I have choppy videos and I'm thinking maybe I have to redo them all again. So that's why I'm outside. I am outside trying to make a video The sun's shining in my eyes, and I'm a squinty person. So I know that you're probably just seeing really, really squinty eyes, but I am here. I'm here because I don't want to be a sprinter anymore. I want to be a marathoner, a marathon runner, a marathon person. I don't like running. So this whole thing doesn't even sound right to me, but you know what I'm saying. I want to see things through and I don't want to give up on myself anymore. And that's why I didn't lie when I said I'm getting a lot out of this YouTube experience. It is growing me, it is pushing me, it is helping me to overcome some fears. It's helping me to push through things that have been holding me back. I'm on this mindset journey. I've been changing my life. I have been reworking so many things in my brain and especially like how I see myself and being negative about myself and being negative about life. And this piece right here, talking to you, it helps me to grow because I'm doing something hard. I'm putting my stuff out there. I'm sharing things that are hard for me to share. I'm owning things that I have been avoiding forever. And I'm doing it because I'm going to marathon through this. The most recent time that I gave up on myself and that I changed things around was about 3 years ago. Maybe it's been 4 now. Time really does go fast. But um, I had this business concept that I was working with a friend and it was so exciting. And I just was so sick of working my 9 to 5. I just hated the job. I got nothing out of it. I just felt like, I'm just going there for somebody else's benefit and I'm not personally feeling fulfilled at all. And so I took the leap and I quit. I quit. And I took a whole year off to work this business concept and I created this amazing amount of work. It just amazing amount of work. I was trying to work on developing a course and I was working on developing these little bead trackers or these little goal trackers for tracking. Okay, beads that you put in jars for tracking goals. I can say it right. So it's an amazing concept, and it was really wonderful experience, and I had a lot of growth that year. But I kept stopping myself. Like I I literally got the course done, and I never launched it. I never launched it. I never hit the button to put it on there because I felt like an imposter, because I had all of these self doubts, and because I thought, oh my gosh, I've got this wrong and I need to do it differently this way. So then I would dig in and I would do it differently that way. And then I would think, oh my gosh, I've got this wrong. I should be focusing on this. And then the imposter syndrome just completely took over me and I stopped altogether. And I thought, oh my gosh, I've got to do something else. So I started just a different kind of separate project and a whole year, a whole stinking year that I tried. I tried to believe in myself. I tried to make it happen. And I kept stopping, kept stopping, kept stopping, kept stopping, and kept quitting and kept not following through, not seeing it through, not believing in myself, and pushing past the fears enough to make it happen. And so that's why I'm doing it now here with YouTube. I also am getting more consistent with other things. I've been working on consistency. And one of the things is I just finished a 30-day challenge where I was working on self-love and where I was challenging myself, not just self-love like who I am, but specifically self-love for my body. And I talk about that in one of my videos. I think that I'll publish that one next. Um, I had amazing results from that. It's because I was consistent for 30 days. I did not let myself off the hook. I looked at myself in the mirror. I took a picture of myself in the mirror and I talked to myself in the mirror and I loved on myself the whole month and I had incredible results. Now, the real consistency is keeping that up, right? So I passed the 30-day mark. And because I had developed such a good habit of that, and because I have loved this experience, and because I don't want to be a sprinter anymore. I want to continue showing that love. I'm into like, I don't know, 35 days now of that challenge. And it has been an incredible, incredible experience. I've lost weight. I feel better. I'm more confident. Anyway, I talk about it in my other video. And because I had a great experience with that, and because I freaked out over YouTube and I didn't do videos for a couple of weeks, and because I don't want to give up on myself anymore and I want to see things through and I want to push myself and grow myself through this experience, I am committing to do another 30-day challenge. And this time it is with YouTube. This time I am committing that I am going to be here. I'm going to make at least 2 videos a week. If not more, we'll see how things go, but I'm going to make at least 2 videos a week. I'm going to be consistent with this for the next month. For 30 days, I am going to be consistent. I'm going to push through all of the stuff that keeps creeping up, all of this negativity, and I'm going to make it happen. The second thing that I'm working on with consistency is that I am going to continue the work that I started. I already told you that I'm still taking pictures. I'm still working on the self love and seeing my body and loving my body for the way that I am, not my future me, not the me that is going to lose weight eventually, and none of that future crap. I am now learning to love my and accept my body how it is with all of the things about it that are difficult and hard, and the physical challenges I have and the way that I look, that is a little bit hard for me. I am going to continue that work by taking better care of my body, specifically in the way that I eat. I have needed to reduce the amount of inflammation in my body for a very long time. And I've wanted to go into eliminating certain things from my body to see if that can help. And I actually started it this week. I stopped eating wheat and I stopped eating dairy. I have a feeling that those things are causing a lot of problems for me. And I'm already seeing some benefits. I've been doing it for 4 or 5 days now, and I'm going to be consistent with that. So, those are my challenges. Those are the things that I'm working on. I am promising myself that I am not giving up on myself anymore. I'm not a quitter anymore. I am going to see something through. I know that consistency pays off. In fact, I think that it's probably the key ingredient to pretty much everybody who is very successful in life. It's because they have learned how to be consistent. And I'm going to nail that. I'm going to get that. And I hope that you will like this video. I hope that you will subscribe to this video and that you will follow my journey to see what happens when I'm consistent, when I believe in myself, and when I see this thing through all the way through the whole dang marathon. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.